Guys, quick question. Which player or players do you want to see start against Chad? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. For me, I want to see Caleb Yerechi. I want to see him start against Chad. But let me know yours down below in the comments. In today's video, I want us to talk about the strongest starting lineup Otto can use to beat Chad. We want the same scoreline that happened 5 months ago. The same 5-0. We want to see something similar. So guys, we are going to talk about the strongest starting lineup. And I want you to join in the convo down below in the comments. If you feel there are other players who should start other than what I'm going to give in today's video, let me know. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it. Against Chad, I'm going to say this. We don't have to play a 5-back. There's no need to play too many defensive players in that game. I like the fact that the last time we played against Chad, we played more offensive players. More or less, we're playing a 4-1-4-1 formation, which was very good because in attack, we're having a lot of numbers. We scored a lot of goals, and you could see the distribution of the goals. Jordan Ayew was scoring, Ernest Nyama was scoring, Inaki was scoring, Semenyo was scoring. So you understand why having a lot of offensive players in this particular game is very important. So once again, we don't have to play a 5-back against Chad. We need to go in with more offensive players. And I'm going to say this, the whole Africa, we have the best front three. You have Inaki, you have Jordan, you have Semenyo. I've not even mentioned Fatal, who's doing an extremely good job. You have Kudus. We have good quality players in the Black Stars. Offensively, the whole Africa, no one comes close. And they're all performing very well for their club side. This is the kind of game you throw all your arsenals in one game and allow them to score. But then let's talk about the starting lineup. And I'm using this formation 4-2-3-1 because I believe probably that's what Otto is going to use. So let's use a base formation, a 4-2-3-1 formation. In goalpost, I'm going to go in for Benjamin Asari. My reason is very simple. When we played the last 2 games in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers against Chad and Madagascar, he was in the goalpost and did an extremely good job. You also how well he performed for the Black Stars. So for this particular game, I believe he should be the #1 goalkeeper for us, Benjamin Asari. If you feel it should be any other goalkeeper, let me know that down below in the comments. In defense, because Jiku is not around, I'll go in for Jerome Opoku. He has been with the Black Stars for quite some time now and has been earning call-ups on the regular. So I'll go in for him, Jerome Opoku, who plays for Baksehir in Turkey, and pair him with Salisu. I know what you are going to see, but trust me, Salisu has experience playing in that back line. You need at least an experienced player. Pair that experienced player with a younger player. As simple as that. And the reason why we need these 2 players is because, one, their height. You see, that height is very important. Against Chad, 5 months ago, Salisu scored a goal. And he scored because he had the height to head that ball in. So aerial advantage. When you have those 2 players there, anytime there is set pieces to defend or a set piece to score, you know these 2 players are going to come in very handy. So in that center back role, Salisu and Jerome Opoku. If you feel there are other players who should start aside of these players, let me know that down below in the comment. Let's go to the right back. Right back, I don't know. I'm a bit confused. I've been confused throughout the day concerning the right back. Should you go with Tariq Lamptey or Caleb Yerechi, who has performed extremely well with the Black Stars when we played in the Unity Cup? The first game, he played only 45 minutes. Everybody was like, who is this boy? The second game, he played the full 90 minutes and we're like, okay, this boy is a Black Star material. You understand my point? So Caleb Yerechi plays so well in that right back position. You even forget he plays midfield for his club side and Northern. But also, Tariq Lamptey, who just signed for Fiorentina, is a very good option in that same position. So if you were the coach, what would you do? Would you go in for Tariq Lamptey or Caleb Yerechi? As I said, one of the players I want to see start against Chad is Caleb Yerechi. The energy the boy has is crazy. So I will go in for Caleb Yerenchi for right back. But let me know from you, Caleb or Tariq? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. Now let's move away from that and talk about the left back. The left back, the competition goes sweet, but I believe that this time around, Gideon Mensah has experience. He has been with the team longer and has the coach's trust. So definitely he's going to start in this game. But then do not count Derek Atakon out of this. Derek Atakon is an excellent left back who could offer more offensively and also defensively. So these are two good players we have in one position. But still, I'll go in for Gideon Mensah in this particular game. I believe Derek Atakon needs some time to gel with the team, to acclimatize himself and adjust with the system and also structure of the team. So I'll go in for Gideon Mensah for the left back. So guys, this is the structure for my back line. Center back Salisu and Jerome Opoku. Right back Caleb Yerenchi. Left back Gideon Mensah. Goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. Let me know what you think about this so far down below in the comments. Now, let's go to the midfield. I'm not going to lie to you. Gone were the days where Black Star, our biggest strength, was in our midfield. But this time around, no, it's not in our midfield because there's a question mark in our midfield. It's not balanced. Our midfield is not balanced. Let me tell you the reason why. If I want to give you the strongest midfield pair Addo should use against Chad, this is how I'm going to do it. Thomas Partey as a number 8, because I want him going forward a lot. And we all know Thomas Partey, the 9 him go rough, especially in this particular World Cup qualifiers. So I want him in that number 8 who, you understand. Now, number 6, that is where my headache is. I think the Black Stars have missed an aggressive midfielder, a destroyer. We need someone who plays buga buga. That is what we need right now. Someone who plays like Wakasu, Sule Ali Muntari, that kind of number 6. But then DMs that have been called, most of them are very gentle and neat. Elisha Owusu, number 1. Ibrahim Sulemana is not that aggressive for me, number 2. And also number 3, Salih Samed, who for me impressed a lot when he joined the Black Stars for the first time. But, I mean, life happens. Their performance actually dropped a bit, but it's not like it is gone totally. One thing I don't like about Salis Abdul Samed's game is square passes and also back passes. He likes to do that a lot in games. If he could be coached very well to do more progressive passes, he will be an excellent player. Look, he has signed for OGC Nice and already he's playing. So I believe in that number 6 role, as much as we want someone who is gra-gra, who plays that zongo football, who is more aggressive, I will go in for Salis Abdul Samed. Trust me, it's a headache, but then I'm going to go in for Salis Abdul Samed because of his pre-existing relationship with Thomas Partey. But let me hear from you. In that number 6 role, who would you go for? Salis Abdul Samed, Elisha Owusu, or Ibrahim Sulemana, who just signed for Bologna? Which of these 3 players would you advise Addo to use in that DM position? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. Just right in front of them, in that number 10 spot, I'll go in for Kudus. Guys, comment Kudus. Look, we all know what Kudus is all about. What Kudus could offer in a game and what Kudus can do. Kudus can make something out of nothing in a game and he will score a goal. When we played the last time against Chad, he did not score a goal. No problem, no wahala. This particular one, with the kind of heat, positivity, and the energy the player has, trust me, there is a goal or an assist in that game for Mohammed. So Kudus as a number 10. So guys, this is the combination in the midfield for me, the strongest. Thomas Partey, Salis Abdul Samed, and Mohammed Kudus. But then let me hear from you. Who else do you think could make it this stronger for you? Now, let's move away from that and talk about our front 3. As I said, the whole of Africa, we have the best front 3. Nobody can debate that. I'm telling you the truth right now. All of them are playing good clubs. All of them are doing so well. In fact, let me just begin with the right wing. I believe Inaki Williams should occupy there. Capito, fantastic for Athletic Club. We all know what he's about. So for me, Inaki Williams occupies the right wing. Left wing, inform Antoine Semenyo should occupy there. Look, he has been playing that left wing for his club side and plays it so well. You understand? So I believe he should occupy that left wing for the Black Stars. If you now take our center forward, Jordan Ayew. Look, Jordan Ayew should just occupy the center forward position and we are done. Ejumane C. Chad will collect like 16-0. I'm telling you. You go figure say I lie about all this, but Chad can collect 16 if Otto goes with this. But then I'm not the coach. I'm just predicting the strongest starting lineup I believe we can parade against Chad. If the coach decides to give other players the opportunity to start in this game ahead of the players I've already mentioned, for me it will be cool because it is Chad. Maybe you want to see how a player would play in this game like this. But I also believe that do not underestimate Chad because you are going for an away game. Do not underestimate the players. So go there with your best foot forward. Go there and let them know in the first 20 minutes, you are there to win. You understand? You are there to what? To win. Go there with your best players. In the first half, no, 5-0. They'll give up. They'll say, okay, we'll not play again. They'll do Quentos and then leave the pitch. Simple. And no. But guys, this is my strongest starting lineup I believe Otto should go with. But the base formation we use for today's video is the 4-2-3-1 formation. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Tariq, we go vibe.